Machu Picchu isn't only an ancient Incan citadel located in the Andes Mountains of Peru, but is also home to mind-blowing discoveries that baffle even the most seasoned archaeologists. From alien skulls to a secret place beyond the citadel, what they recorded in Machu Picchu will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. So sit tight and let's dive straight into the strange discoveries made in Machu Picchu. Number 1. Elongated skulls. In the late 1920s, Peruvian archaeologist Julio Tello found hundreds of cone-shaped skulls in the Paracas and Cusco regions of Peru. This groundbreaking discovery opened the doors for many questions. Was it proof of a dark past or a message from beyond the stars? Many archaeologists claimed that these mysterious skulls were proof of extraterrestrial lives, and these alien skulls piqued the interest of many people around the globe. There couldn't have been any other explanation for the strangely shaped skulls, right? It had to do something with aliens, mysterious creatures, or superhumans. Well, the truth turned out to be even darker than our imaginations. Truth be told, these skulls were not alien. Yeah, after hundreds and hundreds of DNA tests, scientists were able to prove that the elongated skulls were all human. So what's the mystery behind them? Get this, fellas, this artificial shaping was done by humans by tightly binding a baby's squishy head with bandages or clamping it into between wooden planks in order to distort its growth. They were said to be proof of elite social status and the sense of belonging to a group. Let's be honest, we all have done pretty bizarre things to try and fit in with the cool kids in high school back in the day, but changing your skull shape is where I draw the line. Number 2. Mysterious animal. Machu Picchu is believed to be almost 600 years old, and for a citadel that old, finding mysterious animals is no shocker. So what mysterious animal are we talking about? A strange rabbit? A strange squirrel? Well, how about I tell you, a rabbit-squirrel hybrid. Yeah, I wouldn't have believed this one either if this person didn't catch this squabbit on camera. With its fluffy tail and long ears, it's like nature's own little mystery wrapped up in fur. Just another day in Machu Picchu. Plenty of strange animals in Machu Picchu ruins are yet to be discovered, but nothing has topped out squabbit yet, and I don't think it will anytime soon. So what other surprises does this ancient site hold? Number 3. Ghosts of Machu Picchu. Could this really be a video about strange discoveries made in Machu Picchu without the mention of ghosts? Get ready, because things are about to get a tad bit eerie around here. So what do we know about the lost spirits of Machu Picchu? Get this, as one of the only remains of the Inca Empire, Machu Picchu is not only home to whatever's left of their culture, but word on the street says it also harbors the spirits of ancient Inca rulers. Spooky much? Many incidents suggest that the spirits of Inca rulers and priests linger among the ruins and watch over the sacred site. These stories emerged when tourists started having paranormal encounters on the land. From the inexplicable feeling of being watched to sightings of strange figures, there's a lot of proof to hop on the bandwagon and believe this theory. Legend has it that at night, spirits rise from the ground and try to take people away. To protect against this, most porters will sleep with a mirror or a shiny piece of metal beneath them. The absence of ghosts in ancient towns is a rare occurrence, because somebody has got to protect the area, and spirits are one for the job. Number 4. Alien technology cover-up or time travel. It wasn't until 1911 that Machu Picchu was rediscovered, and the land full of surprises opened the doors for many new discoveries. It is believed that the land was built as an estate for the Inca Empire, and looking at the excellent construction of the empire, many scientists can't help but wonder, did aliens help the Incas? Here's the thing, the empire was built in the mid-15th century, and the buildings of Machu Picchu are far beyond the human capabilities of engineering at the time. From the ashlar masonry to the astronomical alignments of the structures, there's more than enough proof that the Incas had a special connection with celestial beings and the world beyond space. Footages from the stunning sights and ruins at Machu Picchu take scientists by surprise every time, and there are many inventions from back in the day that you wouldn't believe if they weren't caught on camera. The entire site was built without the use of iron tools or wheels. Now, there are still many proponents of astronaut theory, which suggests Machu Picchu was built perhaps by a superior race, or at least an older and more advanced tribe. This also brings in the discussion of time travel. What the Incas built in the 15th century couldn't have come to life without a modern-day engineer, or aliens. While this theory is obviously far-fetched, It's based on very real questions for archaeologists. Why would a civilization regress in its architectural abilities with time? Number 5. Alien mummies. Time travel may sound like a stretch, but this bizarre discovery proves that aliens might have everything to do with Machu Picchu. The famous Nazca mummies have been shrouded in controversy since they were first presented to the world back in 2017. Scientists are doubling down on what they believe to be one of the most important discoveries in human history. Earlier this year, these bizarre mummies were ruled out as man-made dolls made out of human and animal bones to sell in the black market. It made a lot of sense since many people aren't ready to buy the existence of aliens or other celestial beings yet. However, American scientists have revealed that these Nazca mummies need more investigations before they can be put behind. Come on! It would be a bummer to back up after being this close to proving the existence of aliens, so scientists are ready to put their reputations on the line and conclude this case once and for all. Can't believe we got alien mummies before GTA 6. Number 6. The acoustic phenomenon. The site's architecture is known for having unique acoustic properties. Don't get it? Well, next time you visit Machu Picchu, I recommend you go clap in front of one of the many ancient buildings. What you hear back will leave you in surprise. You'd normally expect to hear back the echo of your clap, right? Here's the catch. The echo resembles the chirping of a bird or the call of a condor. This is very similar to the sound effect in Egypt, but this is the part where it gets eerie. Many locals believe that the sound you hear back isn't really an echo. Instead, it's the wailing of a lost spirit or nature's way of communicating. This unique occurrence adds another layer of mystery and intrigue to the ancient site. Nature's call or mind-blowing sound effects? Well, you tell me. Number 7. Hidden museum. We live in the modern era of the internet, and there's absolutely nothing you can't find on the internet, or so you thought. Well, what I tell you, there's a whole museum with almost no trace on the internet. This one is just as bizarre as ghosts if you think about it. Museo de Sitio. Manuel Chavez Bayón remains one of the internet's biggest secrets. This museum fills visitors with many details on how and why Machu Picchu was built. Maybe it has insight into the aliens too. Well, there's little to no information virtually to assume what's in the museum, so if you're looking for answers, I recommend making a trip to Peru. And please do let us know why this museum is kept in the hidden. Is it home to dark secrets? Good luck finding it. It's inconveniently tucked at the end of a long dirt road near the base of Machu Picchu, about a 30-minute walk from the town of Aguascalientes. The lack of information on this museum is unsettling and makes it very eerie. Do visitors never make it back from Museo de Sitio Manuel Chavez Bayón, or are the spirits there strictly against any pictures? Guess we might never know. Number 8. The Inca ingenuity in construction. No matter how much we try, there's always something we can't prepare for. However, the word underprepared didn't exist for the people of the Inca Empire, who were ready to face anything in the blink of an eye. You won't believe me when I tell you how the Incas mastered disaster resistance 1,200 years ago. Good thing I've got picture proof that nothing could have an effect on the structures of Machu Picchu. Plus, they had to protect their buildings and forts from the Spanish, and they left no stone unturned to do so. The Inca Empire devised an ingenious building technique to prevent building collapse, and it worked a little like an ancient form of Legos. Hundreds of years later, California-based architects are using 3D printers to create a similar design. But here's the thing, fellas, there were no 3D printers in the 15th century. So how did these people build something scientists are struggling to construct today, even with the help of modern tech? Well, unless there were aliens, ghosts, or Superman helping them build it, there's no logical explanation for it, so I'm leaving it all up to your imagination. Number 9. Secret Temple. Machu Picchu is a destination full of mysteries. And if you think a hidden museum was bizarre enough, Machu Picchu has got a whole secret temple too. Just like Museo de Sitio Manuel Chavez Bayón, this temple remains one of the many secrets of the citadel. If you somehow become one of the lucky birds who snags a spot on the guest list to Huayna Picchu, don't be a tourist. Climb the mountain, take some photos, and leave. Make sure you take the time to follow the hair-raising trail to the Temple of the Moon. moon so that you can brag about it to your friends when you come back home. There are many people who visit Machu Picchu every year, but only a handful of those tourists even know about the Temple of the Moon. It's a ceremonial shrine of sorts that has been built into a cave lined with exquisite stonework and niches that were once probably used to hold mummies. Who knows, maybe they've got alien mummies there too. Or maybe some information on squabbits. Someone needs to take one for the team, visit Machu Picchu, and uncover the secrets. Number 10. The Intihuatana Stone, a shroud of mystery. Now, while the Intihuatana Stone may look like any other ancient stone, the history behind it makes it a perfect contender to be on our list. This mysterious stone that the Bingham created from the local Quechua means something like place to bind the sun. Bingham chose this name because the shadow produced by the four-sided Intihuatana top matches perfectly with the March and September equinoxes. So what's so special about it, you may ask? Many scholars and historians believed that the stone helped locals with agriculture back in the day. But was the Intihuatana really only a sophisticated sundial, or did it serve a higher purpose? Julio Malia revealed that the stone may have served a more significant religious purpose. According to Magli's theory, Machu Picchu was designed as the last leg of a pilgrimage that mimicked the Inca myth of a journey from the island of the sun into the stars. Magli believes the climb to the top would have been the final destination for pilgrims. However, it's still a big mystery what exactly drew the pilgrims to such an impractical location so far away from the riverbanks. I guess that answer lies in Machu Picchu. Number 11. Secret underground tunnels. The Incas are best remembered for their beautiful walls, but that doesn't mean we can put their civil engineering skills behind them. Machu Picchu is one of the top attractions for tourists with its fascinating history and mysteries. But here's the thing, most of the impressive stuff is invisible. Yeah, more than 60% of the construction done at Machu Picchu was underground. A French archaeologist discovered a secret door that would lead to hidden passages beneath the citadel. They have not yet managed to penetrate this door due to the risk of damaging the Inca city, but there is a hypothesis that there would be the tomb of the Inca Pachacutec. There are also legends revealing that Machu Picchu is connected to other Inca sites via a network of underground tunnels. These tunnels are believed to have been used for secret travel and communication between different parts of the Inca Empire. Secret communication was a big thing back in the day with the lack of social media and direct messaging. But are there darker things in those tunnels? Were the Inca hiding more from the world? Number 12. The Gate of the Gods. This has got to be my favorite conspiracy theory about Machu Picchu. Mention of other dimensions or other worlds? Count me in. The mighty Temple of the Sun, Coricancha, is another one of the great inventions of the Inca. However, this isn't like any other temple you know of. Amongst the hundreds and hundreds of sacred artifacts in the temple lies a sun disk made of pure gold, and this one's a little eerie. Yeah, it's even more spooky than all the mummies. According to legend, this disk was more than an ornamental or even ritual object. It was the key to a sacred doorway called La Puerta de Hayumarca, or the Gate of the Gods. A place like Machu Picchu, of course, it has a secret door to another dimension. The legend says that the first Incan priest king Aramu Muru used the key and the temple to enter another dimension where he could communicate with the gods. I know it's a little bizarre, but even in modern times, many legends relate that ancient, even antediluvian civilizations were in contact with gods. Somebody had to teach all that modern engineering to the Incas to build what they did in the 15th century, so this doesn't sound far-fetched. It was either God or aliens, your pick. Number 13. Hidden treasure. I don't know about you, but treasure hunting has always piqued my curiosity like none other. The world is huge, and treasures from our ancestors could be buried anywhere. What are the odds there is some life-changing fortune beneath your house? Well, if curiosity has gotten the best of you and you want to do some treasure hunting yourself, don't start digging under your bed. Instead, go to Machu Picchu because you have way better odds of finding gems there. Legend has it that the Inca Empire transported huge amounts of gold and silver to Machu Picchu to hide it from the Spanish. The theory suggests that these treasures are still hidden within the ruins or in undiscovered caves and tunnels beneath the site. Here's the good part. So how much treasure or how much gold are we talking about? A staggering $37.5 billion worth of treasure. Say what now? Yeah, that's the kind of money that can cure world hunger. Number 14. Lost City of the Giants. There are hundreds and hundreds of conspiracy theories about how the Machu Picchu was built. From alien architects to help from God through direct communication, locals have come up with the most bizarre reasonings for the Incas' great engineering. Perhaps this theory is the closest we'll get to the truth. Hear me out. Some conspiracy theorists believe that Machu Picchu was built by a race of giants who lived in the Andes long before the Incas. This is because of the massive stones and the scale of the construction that only beings of immense size and strength could have altered or created. Since we're already talking about the existence of aliens, the existence of giants back in the day isn't too far-fetched. Many of the stones used to build the forts and buildings were several tons. And let me remind you, there were no modern cranes to lift them back in the 15th century. However, truth be told, archaeologists have yet to find any skeletal remains of giants to support this theory, so it's only a myth at most. Maybe there are giant mummies in the secret underground tunnels. Guess we'll have to wait to find out. Number 15, reptilian overlords, aliens, giant, communication with gods. So what's next on the list? Well, ever heard of reptilian overlords, aka lizard man? These semi-divine creatures are a crucial part of history, and a race of shape-shifting reptile aliens often comes up in ancient history. It is said that very powerful reptiles in the past were able to take the form of human beings and turn into half-human, half-snake creatures. There have been many sightings of these strange creatures, especially in ancient paintings and stone art. Legend says that Machu Picchu was built under the direction of very powerful reptilian overlords. A little too bizarre? According to this theory, the Incas were in contact with these beings and built Machu Picchu as a place of worship or power center for their reptilian masters. This theory is part of a larger conspiracy belief that a race of shape-shifting reptilian aliens has been controlling humanity for millennia. It's clear that some superforce helped the Inca Empire, and the conspiracy theories behind it made Machu Picchu one of the most interesting places in the world. There's a reason why there's a rise in tourism in the ancient land. Thanks to the internet, everyone's got their curiosity piqued and they want answers. Internet can't give you the answers that visiting Machu Picchu can, especially because they've got a bunch of hidden gems unbeknownst to the virtual world. Number 16, Atlantean survivors. There's no denying that the lost city of Atlantis is one of the most intriguing myths in human history. According to Plato, Atlantis was a powerful and technologically advanced civilization that existed around 9,000 years before his own time. Legend says that the Atlanteans made more advancements in technology than we have in the 21st century, and that says a lot about them. However, according to the myth, the city was wiped off the planet in a single day, along with all their technology and advancements. Now, there are many theories about the Atlantean survivors. Many believe that not a single soul survived, while others believe that the survivors fled to Egypt and South America. In Egypt, they helped with the construction of the pyramids, while in Peru, they helped with the construction of Machu Picchu. Out of all the theories we've talked about today, this one adds up the most. Machu Picchu is seen as one of the many remnants of the Atlantis civilization. So in this aliens versus giants versus Incas debate, the answer might have been Atlantean survivors all this time. We've still got a lot of advancements to make, so maybe over time historians will be able to back this theory up with some rock-solid proof. Till then, believe what you will. Number 17, Andean condor. Apart from the infamous squabbit, Machu Picchu has got its fair share of other exotic animals that I'm sure you've never even heard of. Andean condor is one of the largest flying vultures in the world, and it's one you wouldn't want to see up close. They have one of the slowest reproduction rates among birds, which makes them a rare species. Oh, and did I tell you? They can get pretty dangerous if provoked. With their large size and powerful beaks, they can do some real damage too. If you want to have a look for yourself, Machu Picchu is the place to find them. Number 18, Andean agouti. The Andean agouti is a species of rodent native to the Andean region of South America. While many rodents are cute and used as pets around the world, Andean agouti is one that's better off in the wild. Their main role is to disperse seeds and maintain the balance of plant communities. In many legends, agoutis are portrayed as trickster animals, so you might want to stay away from their mischief. Number 19. The Paddington Bear. Have you ever wondered exactly what kind of bear inspired our favorite storybook character, the Paddington Bear? It couldn't have been the bloodthirsty bears you usually hear about, right? Yep, It's actually the spectacled bears, Tremarctos ornatus, from Machu Picchu that inspired Paddington. These Andean bears are shy giants that roam the mountains of the citadel. Unlike North American bears, they have food all around the year and do not hibernate. So no matter what time of the year you visit Machu Picchu, there's a big chance you'll see one. Number 20. Peruvian Inca orchid. I don't know about anything else, but a hairless dog will surely catch your eye. The Peruvian Inca orchid is an ancient breed of hairless dogs, native to Peru. It is believed to have originated 3,000 years ago, so I really mean it when I say it's an ancient dog. Back in the day, they were highly prized by ancient civilizations such as the Moche, Chimu, and Inca cultures for their beauty, loyalty, and perceived medicinal properties. They're a pretty useful breed of dogs. However, the big question remains, is it cute or creepy? And that's all for today. Do you find any of these things bizarre and eerie? Let me know in the comments below. See you in the next one. Goodbye.